It was a quiet Tuesday evening in Boston. Emma sat on her couch and drank tea. Suddenly, her phone rang loudly. She did not recognize the number on the screen. Emma answered with a friendly hello. A man's voice said, "Is this Mike the plumber?"
Emma was confused and said, "No, this is Emma." The man apologized. "Oh, I'm sorry, wrong number." Emma laughed and said, "No problem, it happens." But before hanging up, she asked, "Do you need a plumber?" The man replied, "Yes, my kitchen sink is leaking." Emma said, "I can't fix it, but maybe I can help."
The man introduced himself. "I'm David. Sorry to bother you." Emma smiled and said, "Don't worry, tell me about the leak." David explained, "Water is coming from under the sink." Emma remembered her uncle was a plumber. She said, "I can give you his number. His name is Tom." David felt relieved and thanked her.
Emma sent a text message to David with Tom's number. David replied, "You are very kind. Thank you." Emma smiled and wrote, "Good luck with the leak." After 10 minutes, David called Emma again. He said, "Tom is coming tomorrow morning. You saved my day." Emma felt happy to help a stranger. David asked, "Can I buy you a coffee to say thanks?" Emma was surprised but said, "That sounds nice." They agreed to meet on Saturday at Cafe 21. Emma told her friend, "A wrong phone call changed my week." Her friend laughed and said, "Life is full of surprises." Emma smiled, thinking about Saturday.
Saturday arrived with sunny weather. Emma wore her favorite blue jacket. She arrived at the cafe and saw a friendly man waving. David introduced himself properly. "Nice to meet you, Emma." They ordered coffee and sat by the window. David said, "You turned a wrong number into a lucky call." David worked as a teacher at a local school. Emma was a nurse at City Hospital. They talked about movies, food, and travel. David laughed, "I almost hung up, but your voice was kind." Emma replied, "Sometimes mistakes become good stories." They exchanged social media contacts. David gave Emma a small plant as a thank you gift. He said, "This is for your kindness. It's a succulent." Emma's eyes lit up. "I love plants. Thank you, David." She placed the little pot next to her coffee cup. David said, "My sink is fixed now, all thanks to you." Emma replied, "And I made a new friend." 2 days later, Emma's phone rang again. It was another unknown number. She answered curiously. "Hello, who is this?" A woman asked, "Is this the pet store?" Emma laughed. "Wrong number again, but I love pets." She gave the woman the correct pet store number. Emma realized that small acts of help matter. She told her mom, "Being kind costs nothing." Her mom smiled, "You are a good person, my daughter." Emma started writing down useful numbers for people. She thought, wrong calls can become right connections. David sent her a photo of his fixed sink. Emma shared her story on social media. Many people liked and commented. One person wrote, "This made my day. So sweet." David replied publicly, "Emma is a hero without a cape." Emma felt embarrassed but happy. She learned that kindness connects people. David invited Emma and her Uncle Tom for pizza. Tom fixed the leak, and now they were friends. They ate, laughed, and talked about future plans. David said, "I'll never forget that wrong number." Emma raised her glass. "To happy accidents." Everyone cheered and smiled. Emma started a small community group called Wrong Number Help. People could ask for help or information. David became the co-organizer. They helped over 30 people in 1 month. Emma felt proud of the positive change. She realized one small call can change everything. Emma gave a short talk at the local library. She said, "Always listen before you hang up." A teenager in the audience raised his hand. He said, "I once hung up on someone who needed help." Emma replied, "It's never too late to be kind." Many people applauded her message. Emma's group grew to 50 members online. They shared stories of mistaken calls and happy endings. One woman found a lost dog through a wrong number. David and Emma became best friends. They went to the movies together every month. Emma thought,
Technology can bring people closer.
Emma wrote a short blog post titled "The Wrong Phone Call." The post went viral in her city. A newspaper asked for an interview. Emma said, "Don't judge a call by its number." She encouraged everyone to listen first. David added, "Emma changed my life with one sentence." The city gave Emma a Community Kindness Award. She was surprised and almost cried. David recorded the ceremony on his phone. Emma said, "This award belongs to everyone who helps others." The mayor shook her hand and smiled. Emma felt grateful for the wrong number call. Emma sat on her couch again, sipping tea. She looked at the small plant David gave her. It had grown bigger. Her phone rang one more time. Unknown number. She answered with a smile. "Hello, how can I help you?" A nervous voice said, "I think I dialed the wrong number." Emma replied, "Don't worry. Tell me what you need." The person on the phone was an elderly woman named Mrs. Clark. She needed a pharmacy delivery. Emma called a nearby pharmacy and arranged delivery. Mrs. Clark thanked her with a shaky but warm voice. Emma said, "That's what the community group does." She added Mrs. Clark to the group chat. Emma learned that mistakes can be beautiful. A wrong phone call brought her friendship, purpose, and joy. David became like a brother to her. She continued answering every unknown call with patience. Emma whispered to herself, "Be kind, always." The story proves that small actions can create big change. Surprised, unexpected, amazed. She was surprised by the award. Teacher, a person who teaches at school. David works as a teacher. Nurse, a medical professional in a hospital. Emma is a nurse. Plant, a living green thing in a pot. He gave her a small plant. Kindness, the quality of being friendly and helpful. Kindness connects people. Community, a group of people living together. She started a community group. Applauded, clapped hands to show approval. Everyone applauded her speech. Viral, spreads very quickly on internet. Her story went viral. Relieved, feeling better after worry. David felt relieved. Boston, a city in the USA. Emma lives in Boston. Couch, a soft seat for multiple people. She sat on the couch. Phone, a device to call people. Her phone rang loudly. Number, a set of digits to call someone. She saw an unknown number. Hello, a greeting when answering a call. She said hello politely. Confused, not understanding something. Emma was confused at first. Plumber, a person who fixes water pipes. Tom is a plumber. Message, a written note sent by phone. She sent a text message. Relieved, feeling better after worry. David felt relieved. Q1. Why did David call Emma at first? David called because he wanted to reach a plumber named Mike. He had the wrong number. Q2. How did Emma help David with his leaking sink? Emma gave David her Uncle Tom's phone number. Tom is a plumber and fixed the leak. Q3. What gift did David give Emma at the cafe? David gave Emma a small plant, a succulent, to say thank you. Q4. What did Emma create after the wrong phone call experience? She started a community group called Wrong Number Help to assist people who call by mistake. Q5. What is the main lesson of the story The Wrong Phone Call? The main lesson is that small acts of kindness and listening to others can turn mistakes into beautiful friendships and positive change. Thank you for watching The Wrong Phone Call. Practice the vocabulary and answer the questions aloud. See you in the next English lesson. Keep learning and stay kind.